Welcome back everyone to our Out There Omega Edition playthrough. We're going pretty well so far. We've checked out one ending, and thank you everyone to all your support so far. Haven't played the game for about 10 days, but going to record a couple more episodes over the coming weekend, and so you'll see those probably at a just one a week for the moment. We'll see how we go. So let's get straight into it. We're playing on version 1.1.4, if that is important to you. Hopefully we can journey on and discover new things. Radio. So we found that last time that, especially when you're going to lots of little places, more interesting things seem to happen. I'm gonna go to this space station and just to explain. So we got some fuel and it's like nothing's happening. Huh. I don't know if there's a bug or what, but maybe you put up our hull? Alright, nothing happened, so that was kind of a waste of fuel. Let's move on. A massive artifact fills all the space around me and eclipses the starfield. It's geometric, smooth, the work of an alien race of unmeasurable power and obscure intentions. It is spotted with countless large openings that seem to start me waiting for me. I ignore it. I'm not yet ready to explore this labyrinth. Why not? Huh. Interesting. So one thing we found is that I need to be getting loads and loads of fuel early on. Just be stacking that stuff up. Now I got loads now. Our fuel's already low though. Let's refuel up. Need to get the shield generator though. Otherwise going to gas planets is quite a painful experience. Okay, so the probe broke. We'll just have to rebuild that. Let's put it over there away from other stuff. So let's probably not go to the mineral planet just yet. Let's see how many little places we can go to. This one might take a lot longer to get through, but if we're going to all the little spots, you never know what we might encounter. I remember a long time ago that I climbed a hill not far from my house to watch the stars, imagine wondrous civilizations. Now that I'm trapped among them, I miss my hill. I'll be probably skipping a lot of the text for things that we've already seen before, just because it seems, I got the right click, that's right. It seems a bit pointless to be reading it out again. I understand some of you guys might be watching this for the first time, but I would recommend going back and watching some previous episodes, because we'll be talking about a lot of, I guess, strategies and theories. I do not want to drop that healing, that's rich as. Theories that we've discovered in previous episodes. While lingering on this tiny cramped ship, where I get very little physical exercise, I often wonder why not give up and settle on the first garden planet I come to. We've seen this one as well. Why not spend the rest of my life alone, perhaps on a nice beach? That cost us 40 hulls. Now we're going to have to make the journey. Make the journey down to a... We don't have any here. Mineral planets? The space folder malfunctioned. I found myself far away. Very far away. So far away, actually, that every galactic cluster in the universe was just a tiny spot glimmering in the darkness. I used the folder again, hoping to come back, and it worked. It's a miracle. But no, I've taken pictures from the far side of the universe. Well, I don't even have a camera. Just fuel from that. And more gas. We've got plenty of gas at the moment. It's always great to have extra. We also got some iron, so we could fix our hull. We only lost one, that's not too bad. Didn't get much fuel though. That's a shame. On to the next system. Black hole. I don't really want to go to the black hole, but looks like we don't have much choice. We can orbit. I don't think we can travel through it though. But hey, I just want to be sure if we orbit. Yeah, there's nothing we can do here. Oh, another black hole. Let's just not go there. Yellow dwarf. This rocky planet has only one side exposed to the sun, thus giving birth to the strangest life forms. While in orbit, I saw a continent of green and blue grass. I started descending slowly near a hill that might contain useful resources. I land. There is an oxygen in the atmosphere. Not much, but I still activate the pumps, so hopefully we'll get some oxygen from this. I go outside. The air is rare, but pressure is high. I make several steps on the grass. It moved. Oh, I realize this grass is actually millions of tiny creatures trying to escape my steps. With my ship and my boots in there, I must have already destroyed millions of them. Well, if I want to get the mineral deposits that I've noticed earlier, I must advance further. Like, we could leave and that might be nice, but I'm going to move on and gather the minerals. It's a bit cruel though. I don't think I should care. They had nothing to me. I got hold of precious minerals and made my several return trips to my ships, crushing thousands and thousands of desperately rigging grass shoots. Are they begging for mercy? I don't care. I leave towards the stars, all covered in their green blood, and the ship hold full of nice loot. So we got platinum, hafnium, and tungsten, which is great. But our thing's nearly full up now, which is kind of an issue. So I need to fuel up. And I even need to top up the hull. I kind of want to go down here. Hey, we got an artifact. We got the geoscanner. Lovely. Oh, I don't even throw him either. So the geoscanner, if we have a look at it, silicon and a gold, analyzes and estimates the target's available mineral resources. That'd be really useful in finding, you know, what's in a certain planet. Let's repair that up. We're getting low on fuel. We'll make another trip. Hopefully we can find a garden planet, because that oxygen is getting low. It's a giant monster noctopus with millions of iridescent tentacles who are slowly drifting in space. I was terrified at first, but then I noticed the spear is dying. A large spear, piece of unimaginable enemy, pierced the body of the creature and pinned to a floating asteroid. The strange words, so this is probably Judge's Architects / but it's the same one either side. Just leave, we'll press on the spear. We'll press and we'll kill it. And convulsing, adding valuable data. So we learned tower status. Okay, good to remember that one. Let's make our way down here. Just enough to get the oxygen in. Cool. Let's encounter life. The Lazarillo gives us an Omega. Our ship, though, do we have room for it? Not really. Let's top up the fuel tanks with that. And what's the town status use? Oh, it's thorium. Upgrades the space folder. I kind of want to wait, though, for a new ship. Because we must be close to finding a new ship. I want to hold off for the moment. Look at that. Lots of oxygen. And I'll leave the rest of it. I am going to need, actually, I need some fuel, don't I? I got no fuel at the moment, so... Wow. So that kind of cost us. Let's heal up with that. We might as well use some of it. And then ditch the rest. Grab 2 spots free. That's a bit of fuel. Yeah, we'll make a jump. See if we can find another ship before we refuel up. I've just landed on a small and quite pleasant planet. The trees here are huge, intertwined roots cover the soil like a labyrinth. They vibrate in time with my steps, like if they were alive. The oxygen feels so good to walk around without a helmet. Large and fragrant purple fruits are so tempting to taste, but I don't want to risk my life. Suddenly I hear a cracking noise from where I came and see the beach and a woman's silhouette, just like in the movies of the 50s featuring pretty women inhabiting exotic planets. Well, only the woman, because we don't know what this is going to lead to. I don't think it's a woman, though. I go to the beach. In fact, there are no beach or sea, just roots. The beach is there further away. I take one more step and it draws further away, like a rainbow. The woman is still sitting on the sand, farther away than before, and I sigh, disappointed by this bitter deception. It's just a delusion. A delusion triggered by the smell of these fruits. Overwhelmed with gloomy premonitions, I run back to my ship. I was right. Roots of the trees intertwine my ship, trying to imprison me here. I run inside, start the engines to burn this hostile forest. We have to burn it, so we probably take some damage. Oh, I thought we would lose some fuel, actually. Damage is not what we want, though. We need to go here and try and get some iron. So the drill broke, which I guess isn't good. Let's put that in there and then just a wretch. We've got a full stack. We can build, actually let's build the drill over here. And we can repair with the rest. We'll drill a little bit more. Okay. Actually, I need to split that stack again, now that I realize it. Let's heal up. Actually, let's not heal up too much. We can wait and see, can't we? If we get a new ship, it'll all work out. I want to go on to the little jumps. I want to see what this leads to. First, I First everything went black and then red. It's the oxygen leaking out. We lose a bunch of it. Nothing here but a rocky planet. Oh, we've got no fuel. How did I do that again? I must have just lost track of it. Gosh dang it. I'm not very good at that. Well, we're going to have to do the desperate thing of building the tower status just so it reduces the amount of fuel. Also, massively increases the range we can travel to. Oh, it won't reduce the fuel. That's economy, isn't it? We're at 8. We can travel there for 8. But we have nothing to probe with. I've done it again. That's interesting. I must have just... When I got all those rare resources, I just must have lost track. I kind of find it a bit annoying that, you know, you can do that desperate action to get somewhere with fuel. But with this, like, there's nothing I can do. I can't desperately try and use some other resource. Like, the best bet is I can travel to a system which may have a spaceship. Oh, it won't be the black hole. But with desperate action, and we'll probably die from it. Yeah, well, that was a bit of a shame. But we start? See how we go this time. Man, the stars just in the very back, just in here, like they're twinkling as it moves because of the pixels, but hey, it looks really cool. This off-orbit grey planet with inclusions of violet is cold and rocky. Human science construction, houses carved in the rock, occasional tissue scraps waving in the precious oxygen breeze. I shall fill my reserves. It all looks utterly familiar, and then I see a temple carved from the rock. My god, these columns are so familiar, it looks fragile. Exterior, interior. Let's go into the interior. We find a half-buried spaceship, and it's a technology for our ship. We get 2 oxygen. I guess that's how much we could take. Life and love. It's not technology, but some words. I guess that's still useful. Let's go to the gas planet. We lose 24 hull. I did not use enough. Should have put it up to 7, but hey, that's good. Let's go to here as well. See if we can stock up. Found a technology. Gravitational cells. Great technology. Pretty sure we need... Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I'm pretty sure... Was it thorium? That was thorium. I'm going to take a chance and try, because we've got a bit of fuel, and try and drill again and get some more thorium. 1. Go one more time. Come on. Perfect. That's all I needed. That is all I needed. Okay, go to my ship. I use that. Gravitational cells, I presume, work off the space folder. Nope, interplanetary reactor. So let's put it over here. Cool, got synergy going. Lovely. Cool, our power has actually doubled. Cool, that was a good first jump. Let's make more straight line this time. It's not got every spot. When I left Earth for the first time in this ship, I received a message telling me that I left my music collection behind. I told them that silence couldn't be so bad. And besides, I was going to spend most of my time at Cryonics. It would be a great loss. What an idiot. Well, didn't really see this coming, did you? Oh, black hole. That was a waste of fuel. I'm just used to clicking and going. I can't believe my eyes. Out there in space floats a kind of sculpture. A gigantic stone bird of an odd, stylized design spreads its pitch black wings in the night sky. The sculpture, more than 100 times the size of my ship, rests on a small floating stone pedestal. Its head has been torn apart. We're definitely exploring. The sculpture has clearly been vandalized. I guess I'll never know why. I approach it with my spacesuit on and land nearby. At that very moment, visions overwhelm my mind. I see stars age into black holes. I see the sparkle of a galaxy vanish only until a few feeble lights still glimmer. Why someday understand any of this? More words. That's pretty cool. Possibly we need to get some more fuel. Crank that up. Hey, that's the kind of fuel we're looking for. So this week, Grand Theft Auto 5 came out, and my goodness, it looks like an amazing port. Won't be covering it on my channel just yet. I can't afford the game. But eventually, probably eventually when it goes down on sale, I'll pick it up. And I'm looking forward to playing with my brother. We'll probably do some online stuff with you guys if you're keen. Just the antics of that. I think that'd be really cool online. Right, fascinating. There's a space station hiding in a low orbit of the star. Somehow it appears completely immune to the flares and still eruptions that wash over it. I'm quite tempted to explore the station, but I'm not sure my ship would survive getting that close to the star. Let's fly to it. Let's take it on. Wow, what a text. I calculate a course that minimizes my exposure to the star's fury. I rocket down towards the station. Suddenly, an unexpected stellar filament lashes outward from the star. I fly at top speed towards the station, hoping it will protect me. The hull cracks under the thermal pressure, and I fear I will not make it in time. The filament crashes over me, but somehow I survive. I dock with the station and explore it. Not a soul aboard as usual. I do discover the station's secret, a highly effective shield powered by the star itself. I can't take it with me as the station would collapse, but I thoroughly document the technology. I carry out some repairs before returning. So, we took some damage, and we learned shield and void fluctuation. Now, those are awesome technologies. I just need a bigger ship. I also need thorium for it to take effect. So shield generator increases our resistance, and this here boosts it. So we need some W stuff and some thorium. I can't remember what the W one's called. What do we got? Let's top up the hull. Go down here. And then there, and then there. Okay, we'll do that order. I don't know if you can see my cursor or not. Middle, right, and then left. So there's a bunch of that. We also need to mine the, wrong button. Also need to mine the garden plant while we're there. Wow, 46 hull, that's a shame. Okay, the probe broke. Just thinking where to build it. Yeah, we'll build it over here. Watch the fuel though, and that is great. Let's use this iron here. Right, let's not probe. Let's go to the garden planet and land and get our oxygen topped up and counter some life. Disprove. Doesn't want to talk anymore. We don't know what the word for God is. Let's drill. None of the stuff we need, sadly. Carbon and cobalt? No, this is cobalt, isn't it? That's carbon. This is copper? Yeah. Thorium and whatever that W stuff's called, I just forget. Alright, let's take off. Gonna have to pick up some more fuel soon. Wherever it's like supernova. The gravitational waves in this area have played havoc on my equipment. I filled it around and some of it's working again, but the rest is completely out of order. What a mess. We broke the telescope and the interplanetary reactor. That's not good. Like, out of the things to break, that's bad. However, very easy to fix. We need no fuel to do this, but I think it'll be worth the trip. Me? God. Give that. There's a mega. Okay. Drill thorium? No, we'll need to get that probably from a mineral planet. You guys have told me plenty of times where you get certain resources from. I'm just not very good at remembering. I'm sorry. I want a bigger ship. I'm greedy and want a bigger ship. A strange little monster, some kind of long ironworm embedded in the hull. Ate through an oxygen line and we lost 20. We don't have enough fuel to go there just yet. We can get it later. I string an iron cable between two modules. It produces a pleasant sound when I pluck it. So here I am, my one string instrument. Music is primitive, admittedly, but it's far more enjoyable than, say, my own heartbeat. Sometimes I consider broadcasting my performances. Maybe I could find a manager out there. Oh, more rocky planets. Today I crossed the drifting body of an alien astronaut, some kind of octopus. Tunnel was broken by a couple of oxygen tanks. Nights, I breathed to him. So I got some oxygen bank. That's real nice. Here we go, gas planet. 41 hull loss. But hey, did we pick up a haul. Get rid of that oxygen. I saw there's a garden planet. So let's top up, and then I will probe again. Just one. because even this is awesome, this little amount. Okay, let's get rid of the iron. Oh, probably should hold on it. Make sure we can get some more iron. Let's go to the mineral... Rocky Planet. Rocky Planet, that's what they're called. Not Mineral Planet. It's not very much iron at all. But hey, we're going to need it. So let's split it. That'll give us another 24 health. Garden Planet. Here we go. Counter life. We love? I'm going to prove because it's love. They might say demise there though. Okay. We'll give the hydrogen. I don't know what they're asking for, but hey, that might be it. Oh, it seems to like it. Cool. When the word for hydrogen and death, judges and architects. That is an awesome outcome. The technology gravitational lens is alright. But man, that's a great outcome for the words you've learned. They will really help. Gravitational lens compares the differences and it discovers hidden things with the telescope. Cool. But like, hey, we don't have much room in our ship. We'll be fine without it. Alright, that was good. Those words will be so useful in our conversations to come. A stupid accident, I hurt my finger and we broke the gravitational cells. Oh, a dumb move. Can't repair with the Thorium. I'm going to repair with the Omega just because we had it. So here, I was not completely destroyed. Not too much fuel though. We'll be up to 52, 55, 52, yeah. We need to find another fuel spot. I will return to Earth and be hailed as a hero. I will. Well, he doesn't know, but hey, we found the beacon. Ooh, I have not seen this ship before. Wow, okay. Let's take over the ship. Cool design. Very high specs. But not much in terms of cargo. So this here is our 4, 8, 12, 13. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's even less. However, it has a space folder. Does it have a telescope, actually? But it does have the shield generator and the supraconductor. And that there boosts that one. I can't dismantle that though, so we can't build it again. This works off the space folder. But we could build the space folder again. A space folder costs 3. Yeah, we could definitely do that. Get the synergy going. Oh, we need to bring the silicon across too. We're not going to be able to take much though. This will be really interesting to see if this is an effective strategy. This here will need to move. I've got 2 upgrades for that. No, I've got just the gravitational sails. Oh, I can't move the probe after dismantle it. What does the probe cost? 2 and that. Dismantle it. And build it down that end. Because this is where I want to build the void fluctuation projector. And this is where I want to build the gravitational stuff. But, like, hold on. I'm not going to have anywhere to top up stuff. I'm just going to have no spots in the ship. But I'm going to take it for a while. I think it's better than what we've got just because of its high base stats. Man, it's a lot of fuel now. Gravitational cells, we don't have enough for that. And they're going up there. And this is the void fluctuation projector. Well, I think that's the way it's going to work. I'm going to leave that stuff behind. Like, our stats are a lot higher. But, got no telescope now. I can't zoom out. But our ship should be, quite strong, and especially for getting to the next ship. Unusual phenomenon in this sector, contracting and dilating space-time. Continuing at random around me, the stars and planets tear past me at incredible speeds. It's bizarre and beautiful. Also, I'm using a lot less fuel, so we collected fuel in a way. Yeah, that makes sense. I wake up to a huge purple praying mantis perched on my nose. Fly out of bed, slam my head into the ceiling. I curse and howl at the pain, then go hunting for the beast. Finally spot it hiding under the computers. I know there's a whole colony of these pests and they're crawling on my cabling. Aren't cosmetic rays and black holes enough? What am I going to do with these things? Well, I wish there was other options. There probably are, but I'm going to use the soldering iron because it's all I can do. I curse at the beast and turn on them with the iron and incinerate the nest. I wipe my hands clean and nod with satisfaction. Then notice that I've melted it through my cabling. Cabling is critical to the data stores. Ah, I am so stupid. We've lost the technology. The void fluctuation projector. The thing that I can't even build. Oh, that's annoying. But, hey. We've got another ship to look at. That was quick, gotta say. That was a really quick outcome. A quick ship turnaround. This one has lots of spots, which is really cool. And I think in the long run, that's more important. Even though this ship has 2 technologies, which I don't have, like these 2 here, I think being able to, like, I think this is important because having a bigger ship is important, just so you can have reserves, stuff like that. Sadly, we're dismantling a whole lot of these. Transfer all over. Then we're going to take over that ship. Actually, one thing before we go. Interesting. I didn't look at this. The maintenance of the ship, you can use hydrogen helium or oxygen platinum or iron and cobalt. That's quite a lot of options. It'd be awesome if it was like hydrogen for like all 3. That'd be quite a like a ship with a lot of use, but there's not much storage space and that's a lot of stuff to carry. So let's take over the ship. And telescope, cracks. I feel like building the telescope is useful with the one, like if they work like that. And we've got one platinum, let's repair that slot. Like I might move the drill down to here. Drill down like here or something. And then the other one, what's this called? Probe over there. Just so it works out a bit better in case we get upgrades to the interplanetary reactor, the space folder, and we have to build the shield generator at some point. We just need to get, another platinum. So yeah, searching out for some platinum is going to be important. Our stats have gone horribly backwards now, but hey, we've set ourselves up well. So stay tuned for the next episode. Hopefully we can get further, and we'll see you next time.